overview and a few more practice problems which will let you understand about the deeper thing in in these. So control structures in C are of two types. If else, switch case, these are called as decision control statements. That means you are particularly asked for a condition, and if condition is true, we are going to execute that part of the code. Otherwise we'll skip for the other one. So there are two decision control statements, that is if else and switch case. Whereas three types of loop control statements, which are while, do while, and for, which are permitting us to put a particular piece of code in a loop. So it can be repeatedly executed unless and until the condition which we specify is becomes true. Okay. So this thing we have already discussed. So now we'll, without going into deeper part of it, will go for a little advanced or a few tricks to understand this in a better way. So we'll start with the if else statement. The if else statement, what it says, if the condition is true, you execute that part, and if the condition is false, you execute the else part. So else part is not compulsory, it can be optional. So this is the way your if part works. See here, if the test expression is true, it is going to execute this portion. It is going to execute this portion. Otherwise, it will skip this portion and it will directly come to the next statement. This next statement can be anything. Here it is else, but it is not compulsory. It can be anything else, any statement. So this part will be skipped for sure if the condition is false, and if condition is true, this part will be executed, and then this part will if else part will be skipped. Okay, so either this or this. So here you can see there are simple if else statements are there, definitely. I am just telling you the advanced one. This is called as a ladder, if else ladder. You can see a ladder structure in this. That means this if is if this test expression is true, it is going to execute this statement. Otherwise, it is going to move to this else part. But in this else part also, I can see another if expression. So this if expression is inside else. This is not inside this. Okay, it is inside this. Test expression is tested. If it is true, this part will be executed. If it is false, again it will move to this else part. This else part is again having a inner if in that. Okay, so if this is true, it is going to execute this part, and if it is not, then it is going to move to this else. So you can see there is a ladder formation in if and else. So that's what happening. If it is true, it is going to execute this portion of the code, and directly it is going to move to the next statement after finishing. Okay, this entire part will be skipped. This entire part will be skipped. That am I right? So this entire part will be skipped, but if this condition is false, this is going to get executed. In that also, how the controls are going to pass. If this condition is true, this statement will be executed, and after this statement, the control will be coming out of this. If it is false, then only it will go here. This statement will be checked. If this statement is true, in that case, again, control will come here. So see, what I really want to show you that these kind of statements, these control structures really are very useful in shifting the control from one point to another. And also it is necessary for you to understand how these controls are getting shifted. So your evaluation or your writing, program writing will be absolutely correct. So you better understand this. So this is a ladder where I'll erase this, may face some problems. So this portion is the if the condition is true, this portion is executed. If the condition is false, this portion will be executed. That you understand. If it is executed, it is directly going to put this control out of this entire part. Okay, this will not be executed at all. This portion will not be executed at all. So the controls are getting shifted, or controls are selecting a particular block of code depending on the condition. If I'm okay, and if I'm going for the this structure, this is called as a nested if else. So we can have if inside a if. We can have if inside a if. I guess the students are still joining. You people, please don't be late. So are you have you understood this? Have you understood what I said in the previous one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is what called as nested if structure. This the second part which I am trying to show you, the second half of the screen, where we have if statement within a if. So you can say, see that if the statement is, this condition is true, it is going to execute this statement, and then it is going to check this expression. If this expression is true, this part of statement will be executed, and again next condition will be checked. If this condition is true, it is going to execute this statement, otherwise it is going to execute this part of the statement. Okay, then if this condition is false, then it is directly going to execute this else part, and if this condition itself is false, it is going to execute this else part. Okay, so these are called as inner or nested ifs, if and else. Okay, if inside a if inside a else, or if else inside a if else statement. Okay, so this way the nested ifs are done. Mind well, this has to be indented properly while writing a program, so that you will be able to match up the if and else. So innermost else is related to the innermost if, and outermost is related to outermost. So while writing the program, you should also write in this way, so that you will be, the program will become readable. So indentation is very important whenever we write the control structures. Okay, so with this, can I expect the output for this? We have already learned the logical operators. We have already learned the if statement. What will be the output for this? I'll ask someone. You just please take your pen and paper out, and I'll name someone, and I'll ask the answer. Can I expect the answer from Vidisha today? Vidisha, are you there?
Yes, sir.
हाँ बेटा, इसका आंसर क्या रहेगा? कोशिश करो. It may be wrong. There is nothing, no problem in that, because we are here to learn. But try.
So what I have to do?
Huh?
So what I have to do?
You are supposed to tell me the answer of this program. What will be the output of this program?
Okay.
Yeah.
So condition is false, I guess.
Okay, condition is false. She is saying that condition is false will be the output for this. Vidisha is answering that, and let us confirm this answer from Pritish Kobragade. Pritish, can you confirm this answer, whether the answer is correct?
Yes, sir.
The answer is correct. Pritish is saying that answer is correct. Any ambiguity in this? Anyone else wish to say that the answer is not correct? It is going to be different.
Sir, condition is true.
Sir, condition is true.
Sir, condition is true.
Condition is true.
Many
Condition is true.
disagreements. Okay. Many disagreements with Pritish and Vidisha. So, Pritish, can you explain how you are getting that answer? As condition is true. Condition is true. Who answered that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Condition is true. I am asking Pritish to justify his answer. On what basis he got it as false? It should not be a random answer. Pritish, can you justify? No? Vidisha? Vidisha, can you justify, beta?
Sir, and we learned that it
Yes. Your voice is cracking.
is one and or is 0.
So for this condition, it is going to be, for this condition, what will be your answer for this part? Minus 100 and 100. What will be the answer for this?
1.
1. What will be the answer for this? 20 and minus 20.
So I don't know.
On the similar grounds, you should know it. No, on this ground you
Sir,
said
I'm
1.
getting confused.
Okay, see, on this you said yes, because this is a non-zero value. This is also
Yeah.
a non-zero value. That's
Yeah.
why if both the values are non-zero, it is going to be 1.
1.
Here also both the values are non-zero.
1.
So it is also going to be 1. So if it is 1, this is 1, and I am connecting with or, it is
Or.
going to be 1. Right?
Yeah. Okay, sir.
And if 1, that means if true, I am going to get printed condition is true.
True.
Okay? Have everyone
Yes.
understood this? Haven't everyone understood this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, very nice. So the output for this will be condition is true. Okay, fine. So condition is true will be printed. We'll go for the next one. What will be the output for this? What will be the output for this? I'll expect the answer from, let's say, वेदांत वारजूरकर. वेदांत वारजूरकर.
Yes, sir.
हाँ बेटा, आंसर क्या होगा इसका?
1, 2.
1 and 2. Okay. Anyone?
Sir,
Rohan?
sir, error. Else
Error?
doesn't have a corresponding if.
It is going to lead to error. Who else wish to answer? Anyone else wish to answer? Yes, Chauhan. Yes, Chauhan.
Hello.
Yes. Tell me the answer.
Sir, I can't see the screen.
You can't see the screen. My God. Okay.
Sir, same here, sir.
Who? Samuel. Samuel is answering the same. What? Error. Samuel, you say that
No,
it
no,
will
no,
be an
sir.
error?
Not error. I'm unable to see your screen, sir.
Is it the case with everyone?
No, sir.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
No, sir.
I'll stop presenting and I'll restart. Won't be a problem. Just wait for 2 minutes. I'll restart my screen. Is it visible now, Samuel?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, now Yash, is it visible to you also?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can you tell the answer now?
Uh, no, sir.
No. Fine. I guess Rohan answered this correctly as this one. That's what I want to say as error. Okay. Because there is what happens here is I am writing if here, and after that I am following printf, but I'm not putting a opening and closing braces over here. It is this else is not getting related to it. Else is not getting related to f, and it is going to lead to an error. Okay, so we'll now go for the next one. What will be the answer for this? I'll ask someone, just find out the answers. Whom I can ask now? The person who has never answered, I will expect the answer from that. Tina? Tina, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Can you answer?
Sir, can you give me 5 minutes?
Okay. Take your time. Take your time. Saili? Saili? Saili Hipse?
Yes, sir.
What will be the answer? Can't tell. Tina, worked out?
Sir, 1 minute.
It's a long time. It's very a simple answer.
Sir, I think error.
You think that it will produce an error. Okay. Okay. Tina says that it will produce an error. Can Shinsi confirm that?
Yes, sir. Error.
It will lead to an error. What is your opinion, Vibhuti?
So there are two if, but there is only one else, I guess.
Else is not a compulsory part. It is an optional part. With only if you can complete the statement. So if else is not a compulsory part. Okay, Sarah.
Yes, sir. It will
Can
be
you-
high.
It will be high. It should be high. She says. Anyone supports Tina or supports Sarah? Who supports Sarah? No one. Who supports Tina? Pranay is answering high. Answer will be yes. Sarah is correct. Answer will be high. Why? Why it will be the output? This will be the output. See here, a condition. First condition is checked whether Pn is initialized to 100. Pn is greater than 20. Condition is true. When condition is true, we are not entering into this statement. Next statement is a condition again where Pn is less than 20, where this condition is false. As this condition is false, it is going to execute this else part. Even though the indentation is not done, this if belongs to this one. This else belong to this is if, not this if. So with this, it is going to execute this statement and the if loop is going to get terminated. So answer will be high. It will not be an error. Okay. So Tina, understood?
Yes, sir.
So that's the way we are supposed to deal with if and else's. These are the simple things, but yes, you need to keep in mind so that no confusion will happen. Coming to the next, this thing switch case you learned. Have you learned this switch case statement before in the first year? Yes, anyone can confirm, please.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
No, sir.
you learned, so need not to.
Yes.
Shivam Pandey, very honest answer. You forgotten that. Very good. There is no problem. We will just go into that. This switch case system, switch case is particularly used for selective switching or selective selection of the code block, whatever we are trying to execute. Means in if we are specifying a condition, whereas here also we are specifying a condition, but in if we are expecting that the output will be either true or false. Either true or false. If condition is true, one code block. If condition is false, another code block, the else part. But in this case, we are expecting that the expression may generate different, a set of values, different values together. 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, C, D, or something like that. So we are expecting the expression is going to generate different values, and depending on that, like let us say that I can specify a condition that if a student is scoring above 75, he will be treated as distinction. If he is scoring about 60, he will be treated as first class. Above 50, it will be treated as second class. Below 35, he will be treated as fail. So it is leading to different conditions or different outputs. So when such case is there, we are going to make use of the switch case statement, where this can generate constant 1, constant 2. So if a output of expression is constant 1, it is going to execute this block of statement. If it is constant 2, it is going to execute this block of statement. Here in the flowchart, you can see there will be a single expression given. It may lead to some output constant 1. If true, this code block will be generated and rest of the code blocks will be skipped. You can see that the flow is directly going for the next statement after this code block execution. If it is not generating constant 1, I am going to check whether it is generating constant 2 or not. If yes, then this code block will be executed and then we are going to exit. We are going to skip this part. Okay. So otherwise, if it is generating constant 3, it with this code block and coming out in this way. If not, then we are having a default code, a default message. Message can be anything. Okay. So this way the code switch case expression is used. Okay. So here you can say that this switch is a keyword, case is a keyword we need to use. Okay. Switch, along with switch, we are going to write the expression which we want to evaluate. Once the evaluation done, some output will be generated. That output will be specified. The expected output is specified with the case statement followed by a semicolon. And after this, we can have a block of code. We can have a block of programming code which should be executed if the output for this expression is constant 1. If the output for this expression is constant 2, it is going to execute this block of code. And if it is neither constant 1 nor constant 2 or nor the expected one, then it is going to execute the default one. Default is again optional. If you are not writing the default, you should be very sure about the outputs, and all the cases should be addressed with case. If you are not sure about the output generated, you can write default, which will give some error message or some repeat message or something like that. So this is the way your switch case statement works. Let us example it. So this way, in this, what's happening? A number is initialized to 2. Number is initialized to 2, and switch number plus 2. So it is going to generate 2 plus 2. It will be 4. So now output of the expression is 4. Output of the expression is 4. Now this output will be checked with this. So what is here? It is 1. Okay, 1 is not the name of case, but it is the value which is expected to be generated by this expression. Okay, so we are checking whether it has generated 1. No, that means this statement is not going to get executed. Whether it has generated 2, no, it has generated 4. So this statement won't also be executed. If we will check whether it has generated 3, no, it has generated 4. So this statement will also not be executed. Now, as all the cases which I specify, expected cases are not generated, this is going to print the default case, which is print default value is 4. So it is going to print this statement, neither of these 3 cases. Okay, say in case I am doing this as num plus 1, what will happen in this case? It is going to reject this one, it is going to reject this one, and it is going to print this one. Okay, so this if it is num plus 1, it is going to generate value 3, and case 3 will be executed. If it is only num, it is going to execute case 2. If it is num minus 1, if I am writing it as num minus 1, it is going to generate 1, and case 1 will be executed. Okay, so this way I can have multiple cases or multiple outputs for a single expression, and I can generate the output. Okay, is it okay? Have you understood what I am trying to say?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, very
Yes,
good.
sir.
Very
Yes,
good.
sir.
Very good, very good.
Sir, there's no break statement.
Yeah, I'll come to that. I'll come to that. I don't want to confuse the beginners who have not understood. So yes, we'll go for the break statements also. Also the continue statement, but let the basics be clear first. Okay, we'll come to that also. Fine. So this way the switch case statement works. Now there is a usage of break in this case. Can you tell me the answer for this? What will be the output for this? Just work out with the output and tell me. See, just to let other people know that when we write a break statement, that means it is going to exit from that loop. Okay. So as soon as I write a break statement, if this is encountered, it is going to come out of the complete loop. It is going to come out of the complete loop. This break statement it is not only for switch case, it can be used anywhere in the programming, even though with the while loop, for loop, or if-else statement also, which is used to discontinue that loop and come out of that loop once our job is over. So we can save good time of the compiler to execute unnecessary statement and to check unnecessary cases. So break statement can be used, it is a valid one. But now I wish that you should answer this. What will be the output for this? Can I get the answer from Shivam? Shivam, have you recalled now?
Yes, sir.
So can you answer this?
Sir, confusion.
There is a confusion, but what a probable answer? Maybe wrong. Don't hesitate to give a wrong answer, but at least give a try. There may be a confusion, Shivam, but at least you can lead to some answer. Um, Rahul Meshram is there today?
Yes, sir.
Can you answer, Rahul? No?
Sir, confusing little bit.
Okay. No matter. Yashashri? Yashashri?
Sir,
Yes. Can you answer this? No. Okay.
no, sir.
Who wish to answer?
Hello and hi in different lines.
Hello and hi in different lines is the answer given by Shripad.
Same
Shripad,
answer, sir.
Shruti is
Same
also
answer,
saying
sir.
the same answer. Whether
Same answer.
Same
Yes,
answer,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
same answer, same answer,
Same answer,
same
same
answer.
answer.
Yes.
Sir.
So you are expecting that hello will be printed first and then hi will be printed. So let me show you the output for this.
सर सिर्फ हाय
Sir, hi, hi.
हाँ, कौन है भैया? किसने बताया? मैं देख नहीं पाया. किसने बताया हाय आता है?
सर हेलो एग्जीक्यूट ही
Sir,
नहीं
hi
आता
आएगा.
Yes. Vedant and Shreyas, you are right. Only output will be only high. What is my explanation for this? Can you explain? Shreyash or Vedant, any one of you can answer. You please explain it to your friends why it will be high.
Sir, as we have initialized I equal to 1, then switch there you have put I, so it will switch to case 1 only,
Okay.
and it will be executed.
Absolutely. Whatever
the-
you. Yes.
The hello statement doesn't have a case on it, so it won't even be executed.
Executed, yes.
Yes. Very good. I am happy. Let others please understand that whenever I write switch, and whatever I write within switch, it must be within a case statement. As printf is not there in any case statement, this will be simply neglected by the compiler. It will directly find out the case keyword. Okay, and only that part which is embedded within case, like this code or this code, will be executed. Okay, so what is happening here? It is as I is equal to 1, it will directly go to switch. It will directly switch to case 1. It will printf high, and immediately I am putting a break. That means it is going to come out of this loop. Okay, so the output will be only high. Hello will be neglected. It is not going to give any error because this statement is absolutely correct syntactically, but it has no meaning within switch. So it is neglected, not executed, and not printed anything. So the output will be high. Am I right? So have you understood what exactly I said now? So I'm happy that a few of your friends are really able to answer, but I expect that those who said that hello and hi will be printed, the confusion is over. Am I right? Like I guess Shruti answered that, or Shripad answered that. So
Yes, sir.
confusion
Yes,
is
sir.
removed. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. These are very small and very nice things to know about C. Every time you do a program and you are going to learn something new. This will be your last slide in today's case. What will be the output for this? I think we are falling short of time. I'll finish as early as possible. Default statements. AB is answering. Anyone else? Anyone else? You take your
Sir,
call.
default.
Default.
Sir, default.
Default only case one will be.
Yes. Who said that? Now case one. Who mentioned? Rohan. It was you.
Sir, I said Rohan. Yeah.
Yeah. Rohan. Can you explain that?
After default statement is no break statement, so execute to this one.
Okay. So what will happen is, you are absolutely right. It is going to print this is default. This is default. Once default case is executed, the entire block following by default is going to be printed unless and until a break is mentioned. So see, even if I is equal to 4, so output is 4. Okay, there is no case mentioning 4 here. So it is going to run default, but in this case, default is not mentioned at the end, but default is mentioned at the beginning only. So as we have the default case, it will be executed, but we have not given any break statement. So whatever followed by that will be executed. And as the break is encountered in this case, after this point, it will be exiting the case for or switch block. Okay, so it is happening this way. That's why it will be this is default and this is case one. After case one, the break statement is encountered and it is going to come out of the loop. Okay, if this break is not there, if this break statement is not there, it is going to print this statement also. If this break is not there, it is going to print this statement also. So have you understood the importance of break and sequencing the things properly? Okay, so this is all about a switch case statement. In the next lecture, we will be looking at the control structures, which are the looping control structures, that is for, while, and do. In this way only we are going to see. We'll have a brief introduction towards that, and we'll try out few programs which will give you the tricks and different kind of small things to be known regarding that. Okay, so this is all from my side today. So I'll just mark your attendance as not marked. Fine. So it is done from my side. Anything you wish to ask? And I expect that, okay, you have 2 days gap. You can just go through that for, while, do, while loop, if possible. At least the brush up your basic knowledge so that we can solve better problems in the next lecture. Fine. Okay. Thank you very much. Your next link must be arriving. So thank you very much. You can leave the meeting.